The one thing I find with photography is that when I see it on TikTok and people are showing like tutorials or demonstrations of things, they're all like kind of, I want to see the end picture, kind of show us a picture, and they get really, really frustrated when photographers don't. But for some photographers, it's not about the end game. It's not necessarily about what the final picture looks like or anything like that. It's the process of going through and actually creating something from scratch, something that didn't exist already, something that you've had to put your camera in front of and decide on the crop and the framing or anything like that, and all the lighting to actually come out with something that, as I say, didn't exist before. And for some people, that's enough. I love the process of creating something, whether the image is good or bad. That's a speculative thing and kind of completely objective, really, or subjective, I should say. So I don't think people always need to kind of worry about what the end image looks like in the same way that the gymnasts and runners and things like that, they run races, but maybe they never win any. Maybe they go through an entire career where, they do well for themselves, but they never actually like win a medal or any Olympics or anything like that. But they still would have said they've had a successful and enjoyable career because they've done something they've loved, and they just love the idea of competing, then trying to get there. If they didn't win, they didn't win. Same with photography, though it's not a sport, it's more obviously an art that we're pursuing here. Sometimes just the idea of creating something and going through that stage and that kind of emotional process of making something from nothing is just enough. So stop thinking the end picture needs to be everything when it really doesn't.